My girlfriend said, "I need the apartment tonight. Don't come home. And don't ask why." I said, "All right." I just checked the smart lock entry logs. When I saw she walked in with another man, I sent the screenshots to his wife. An hour later, no one in that building forgot what happened next. I'm Trevor, 31, and I'd been dating Megan for 2 years. We'd moved in together about 8 months ago. My apartment, my name on the lease. But she'd been staying there most nights anyway, so it felt like a natural step. The place had one of those smart lock systems with an app that showed entry logs with timestamps. Security feature I'd installed after a break-in happened 2 floors down last year, Monday evening around 6 p.m. I was at work finishing up some reports when Megan texted, "I need the apartment tonight." I replied, "Okay, what time should I come back?" "Not sure. Maybe stay at Ben's? I'll text you when you can come home." "What's going on? Just trust me. Don't come home and don't ask why." I stared at that message for a solid minute. The phrasing was weird. Not, "Can I have the apartment?" but "Don't come home." Not, "I'll explain later," but "Don't ask why." All right. I called my friend Ben. "Hey, can I crash at your place tonight?" "Yeah, sure. Everything okay?" "Probably not. I'll tell you when I get there." I left work at 7, stopped to grab some food, drove to Ben's apartment across town. Got there around 8:15. Ben took one look at my face and handed me a beer. "What happened?" "Megan kicked me out of my own apartment. Told me not to ask why." "That's suspicious." "Yeah." "You think she's cheating?" "I don't know. Maybe." "You going to check?" I pulled out my phone, opened the Smart Lock app. Already did. The log showed Megan entering at 7:47 p.m. Nothing unusual there. But at 8:02 p.m., there was another entry. The system logged it as guest access, which meant she'd let someone in. "She has someone there," Ben said, looking over my shoulder. "Could be anyone, friend, family, whoever. At your apartment, after specifically telling you to stay away and not ask questions." "Yeah." We sat in silence for a minute. Then I did something I'm not proud of but don't regret. I opened the building's directory app. Our building had this system where residents could look up other residents for deliveries and emergencies. I scrolled through recent visitors logged in the main entrance. At 7:58 p.m., someone named David Morrison had been buzzed into the building. He'd used the guest access at the main door, which meant Megan had let him in remotely. "Who's David Morrison?" Ben asked. "No idea." I Googled the name with our city, found a LinkedIn profile. David Morrison, 38, married, works in finance. His profile picture showed him in a suit. Good-looking guy, wedding ring visible. "He's married," I said. "Shit." I clicked through to his Facebook profile, which wasn't fully private. His cover photo was a family shot. Him, his wife, 2 kids. His wife's name was tagged, Rebecca Morrison. "What are you going to do?" Ben asked. I looked at the Smart Lock log again. Megan and this David guy were in my apartment right now, doing God knows what on furniture I paid for. "I'm going to find out who his wife is," I said. Took me maybe 20 minutes of social media digging, found Rebecca Morrison's Instagram, public profile, lots of family photos, posts about her kids' soccer games, and her small business selling custom jewelry. She seemed nice, normal, definitely didn't deserve what was probably happening right now. I screenshotted the Smart Lock entry log showing both entries with timestamps, took a photo of my lease showing my name and the apartment address. Wrote a message to Rebecca through Instagram DM. "Hi Rebecca, you don't know me, but I think you need to see this. My name is Trevor Walsh. I live at address. My girlfriend Megan told me to stay away from my apartment tonight. I just checked my Smart Lock logs and saw that David Morrison entered my building and apartment tonight. I thought you should know. Screenshots attached. I'm sorry to be the one telling you this. Sent it at 9:23 p.m. Ben looked at me. You just sent that? Yeah. That's going to explode everything. Good. Update 1. Rebecca read the message at 9:31 p.m. The read receipt showed she'd seen it. Then nothing. Ben and I sat there watching TV, neither of us really paying attention. I kept checking my phone. No response from Rebecca, no texts from Megan. At 10:47 p.m., Rebecca replied, "Where is this apartment?" I sent her the exact address and apartment number. I'm on my way. Thank you for telling me. She's coming to the apartment, I told Ben. Right now? Yeah. Are you going too? No. This is between her and them. I'm staying out of it. That's probably smart. At 11:03 p.m., I got a notification from the building's security system. Someone had accessed the main entrance.